She was 19 years old when her family left her at the shelter. 19 years, a whole lifetime for a dog. She was confused, weak, and heartbroken, but there was still a little spark in her eyes. When rescuers saw her story, they knew right away they couldn't leave her behind. Getting her out wasn't simple. At her age, she couldn't walk far, so they brought a cart to help her get from the shelter to the car. Gently, they lifted her in, making sure she felt safe and cared for. On the way home, they stopped for burger patties, wanting her first taste of freedom to be something joyful. The look on her face made it clear. She knew this was different. They named her Annie. Annie's foster mom, Lauren, had spotted her picture online and couldn't stop thinking about her. The vet had warned that Annie might not have long, maybe only a few weeks if that. But even if her time was short, the rescuers believed she deserved love, comfort, and family in whatever days she had left. The first few days in her new home were quiet, but something incredible started to happen. Annie began to smile. She wandered slowly around the house, sniffing things, feeling the warmth of the sun on her back. Then one day, she walked straight over to the basket of toys in the living room. To everyone's surprise, she grabbed a toy for herself. It was a small moment, but it felt huge. Here was a dog who had been abandoned at 19, now acting like a puppy again. She wagged her tail and proudly carried her toy around, reminding everyone that she still had plenty of life in her. That was when the idea of a bucket list was born. If Annie's time was limited, they wanted every day to count. They planned special moments for her, little celebrations to fill her with happiness. The first was a birthday party. Even though no one knew her exact birthday, they gave her one. Other dogs came over, balloons filled the yard, and a bubble machine filled the air with floating bubbles. Annie was surrounded by joy, wagging tails, and laughter. Then came Christmas. Annie got gifts, treats, and cuddles by the tree. After that, Valentine's Day. She received hundreds of Valentine's cards and packages from people all over the world, from the Netherlands, Spain, Italy, and beyond. People who had never met her wanted her to know she was loved. Watching her open those gifts, her tail wagging nonstop, made it clear just how much this old dog had touched lives far and wide. At home, Annie kept surprising everyone. For a senior dog who was supposed to be weak, she had a spark of energy that kept showing up. She didn't just sit around, she explored, cuddled, and even destroyed a candle once, showing that even a toothless dog could still be a mischief maker. It was funny, and it showed that Annie wasn't done living. The vets had said she might only last a month. But days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months. Soon, 4 months had passed, and Annie was still going strong. Every extra day felt like a gift, not just for her, but for the people who loved her. Taking in senior dogs isn't easy. Many people are afraid of the heartbreak that comes with knowing their time might be short. But Annie's rescuers believe the joy always outweighs the sadness. Seeing her smile, seeing her comfortable in a warm home, and knowing she wasn't alone anymore made everything worth it. Annie taught them that love has no age limit. She showed that even in her final chapter, life could still be filled with fun, surprises, and happiness. She reminded everyone that it's never too late to find love, and that sometimes the bravest thing you can do is open your heart, even knowing goodbye might come sooner than you want. Now Annie lives each day surrounded by care and affection. She has her toys, her special celebrations, and her foster family who adore her. She has lived far longer than anyone expected. And in that time, she's left a lasting mark on everyone she's met. Annie's story isn't just about rescue. It's about hope, joy, and the power of second chances. If Annie's story touched your heart, give this video a like. Tell us your rescue story in the comments, and don't forget to share this, because the more these stories are shared, the more animals like Annie get the chance to find love in their golden years.